Alright, so now we are off to try to get to the Gnoll Stronghold. And I'm not exactly sure what the best route here is. I can't remember whether you can go across this inlet or not. I don't think you can. I'm going to start down here. Okay. So here we are. Journey took 12 hours. That's not good. That probably means I'm going to have to rest soon. Some of these zones that you go... Oh, motherfucker. I'm going to have to rest right now because I left those... Boy, I must be tired. I must be tired. I'm forgetting to do things. Well, you know what? I can identify these things. I am tired. I just used the scroll. Okay. Senses of the cat. Armor class +5 versus missile attacks. Topsider's crutch, infravision. So I now have 2 items that provide infravision. I will just give that one to Imoen at the moment. And let me see, what else have I got here? I've got another short sword +1, which I suppose I'll just let it. I have no reason for Imoen. She can't use 2, but she can drop that. Doesn't need that at all. And Senses of the Cat with missile attacks. I think that will give that one to Jaheira. Or, wait, what's Minsc's... Minsc armor class is less. I think it's actually more important to give it to Minsc. Or should I? Let me think about this. Nope, give it to Jaheira. Because that she will eventually get spells, and I don't want my spells to be interrupted. So, okay, so let's get rid of these. I should have done before. Get an armor. And at this point, these guys, it should all be mostly things that can be affected by sleep around here. So we're just going to use that, and then we're going to take a nap. And all right, hot diggity dog, I did not get attacked in the night, so that's great. Or in the day. I seem to have slept during the day. Okay, so now save and get through this here map. I admit I don't know this map as well. It's not ringing a bell. I know obviously where it is in relation to the other maps, but I'm pretty sure I've come through here before. But actually, let me go. I'm curious. I got to go explore it. Now that I don't, I mean, I have a time limit on Minsc, but it's not a bad one. He hasn't complained about it yet. What's that? A skeleton. Is everybody on distance? No. All right. Skeletons are actually kind of a pain in the ass because, especially in second edition, because they have resistance to piercing damage. So they're actually very problematic when you're hitting them from ranged. Oh boy, he's on. He's definitely interested in M1. He's way, way, way too interested in M1. Okay. Of course, what the problem with skeletons is they never have anything good. Although M1, you know what? You could use that buckler. Could you not? Never occurred to me to give M1 a buckler, but sure, why not? If it happens that she needs... Oh, another one? Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. What are you doing there, Minsc? Get back into combat, please, sir. You too, Khalid. Boyle, get back. Come on, guys, let's go. Oh, come on.
Yes.
Team! Give me a break. Okay. Just tons and tons of... Skeletons do not have valuable stuff, by and large.
You funny looking.
Oh, it's Albert! Here, little doggy. Oh, why won't you come home? Excuse me, I've never sorry to bother, but could you help me? I've lost my little dog and I can't find him. He's probably ever so scared right now. Certainly, little one. I'll be glad to aid you. How will I recognize him? Oh, you will? Oh, thank you so very much. I just know he'll be all right now. Poor Ruffy isn't used to strange places and people. I'm sure you'll know him when you see him. He's just the cutest little thing. Here, take this as well. It's his favorite chew toy, it is. He'll know you're a friend if you have it in your hands. Thank you so much again. So I get his chew toy. Let me just make sure that I know who has his chew toy, because that's relevant. For some reason, M1 always gets it. I don't know why. Okay. I want the chew toy. Now, where is Ruffy? Hello, Ruffy. Come here, Ruffy. Skeleton. Wow, she got tagged pretty good. No, don't come back. Get over there. Hold on, Jaheira. Hold on. Wow, Jaheira got tagged badly. Alright. Druid, heal thyself. Heal thyself again. Okay, that's better. Where is Ruffy? Sendai. Travelers from the south, travelers from the north, halt. You trespass quite deep into Amian territory. Perhaps you have come to spy on our supposed troop build-up. It's quite funny, the stupid notions you northern barbarians can get stuck in your heads. Are you saying that Alm does not threaten Baldur's Gate? Of course not. Our mighty nation has better things to do than attack some self-important barbarian city. Anyhow, take our advice and go back from whence you came. Before you go, who are you that you would roam around the Cloud Peaks? It's a very dangerous place this time of year. I am Sendai, the noble merchant house of Agrims, foremost family in Am. Delgod, Alexander, and I have come out here to hunt game, so perhaps you would make for better sport. I assume you would have no problem with this? What kind of monster would hunt his fellow human like a wild animal? Of course I was not serious. What I said in jest. your barbarian mentality, you would of course misconstrue my meaning. Sure. We'll be going now. Goodbye, peasants. I wish you luck on your journeys. You'll probably need it. And I believe you can fight them, but I also believe it's a very hard fight, so I don't really want to do it. I mean, you can fight them, obviously. They gave you an option right there. Game. I don't want to do it right now. What's that? A kobold! Well, a kobold we can deal with. Let me guess, there's more kobolds over here. No, apparently not.
What now, I wonder? Let's start more fight.
I could have sworn that Ruffy was over here somewhere, but maybe he's a little further south. Maybe he's not on this side of the river.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Well, I shall explore this side of the river and then head back. Oh, a Zvart. Well, we're happy to find a Zvart. Or Zvarts, plural. Man, Jahir, what is going on? You have got the best armor in the game. Well, the best armor, non-magical armor. She's getting tagged all the time. I'm going to put her back on distance duty pretty soon. I mean, again, it's kind of a game. It's kind of an aggro game, right? It's just whoever comes forward and draws their ire is statistically going to get more turns of them swinging at them. And when that happens, they're likely to get hit more. I was going to go back up here because I'm almost certain that Ruffy is somewhere around here. I didn't go far south enough. Now who? Aha, Ruffy! No, 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 no! Do not shoot him! Who's shooting him? Stop. Yeah, there's this thing where he's like hostile for a second, and then is not hostile, but it's very not entirely unrealistic that one of my party members would be like, holy shit, shoot that thing. Where's Albert? Come on, Ruffy. I'll take you back to Albert. He's around here somewhere. There he is. Hey, Albert. Ruffy! Who's fuzzy little Ruffy? Who's a fuzzy little guy? Thank you ever so much. I better take this lost puppy home right away. Here, take this. It's another of his chew things, but we can get more where we're going. Thanks again. And time to go home, Ruffy. You'll like the 9 hells better much than these cold climbs. Much better than these cold climbs. So yes, one of these just highly amusing little side quests is like, we helped a pit fiend find his dog. What a nice story.
Hello there.
Hey there, pal. Seems like your little party's wandered a bit off the beaten path. Well, that's too bad for you, because you have had the misfortune of meeting the fastest draw in the West. See that man over yonder? His name's Zal, and he's the fastest dart thrower that's ever walked the Sword Coast. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't want to test the patience of such a man. So why don't you do the wise thing and hand over all your money? Otherwise, you're going to be in a heap of trouble. The thing I love about all these bandit encounters is the fact that they're always like, hand over all your money. Because it's basically just like, sure. Like that. Like it would be one thing. It would be like, give me 200 gold. And then it might be possible that someone might go, you know what? I want to fight right now. Here's 200 gold. But when they're always like all your money, like empty your pockets, which I guess is what a bandit would do, I suppose. But It definitely indicates, like, why even bother with this? Just, who's going to accept that? Anyway, are you some sort of moron? The fastest dart thrower in the West? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Bring it on, Vox. You tell Zal to show us his stuff. Hear that, Zal? They don't take you seriously. I guess it's time to show them what for, huh? Sorry, guys, but you're in for a world of hurt. Yup. Okay. Now, I don't really want to use up my spells on this guy. I'll just shoot him. And, Jahir, what are you going to do? Shoot it. Hit this guy, I hope. Imoen. Oh, there's Imoen getting up in front again. And Khalid's going to go attack him. And Minsc is going to go attack him. Whoa, okay. He did actually hurt. He did actually hurt Minsc pretty good right there. I'll give him that. I mean, to be perfectly honest, yes, a dart specialist is nothing to be sneezed at. They can actually do a lot of damage, just because they have a huge number of attacks per round. But wow, why is this going this way? Okay, here. Jeez, wow, he's really whacking on Minsc. Okay. Well, Minsc is going to take another healing potion. And I'm really wishing I had a more versatile spell loadout. Well, I do, actually. I have all my scrolls. I could do that. I don't think you can do... Can I do that in combat? Try it.
Back home, Puffguts would always tell me a story.
Actually, have I learned that spell? I may not want to do it if I haven't learned it. Oh yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I haven't learned Charm Person yet. So let's see. What else can I do here? I guess I'm gonna have to use this stupid thing. I hate having to use these. But I'll use that. Alright, so Vax is dead. And now everybody can focus on Zal. Wow. Why do you keep getting hit, Minsc? Well, that guy got chunked. There we go, there we go. Oh wait, what is this? Now Khalid's getting hit.
Yes?
You take a healing potion. And now this is something Boyle... This is something Boyle can deal with quite easily. Alright. So one kobold is still standing. There we go. It's more like it. Okay. Well, gentlemen, that was a little bit more difficult than we thought. Let's see what these guys have left behind. Bracers. A bunch of darts and a spear. Notice he didn't use the darts once we got close. He just switched to the spear. Probably the biggest mistake he made there. Okay, so what shall we do? I think those bracers are actually pretty nice if I don't miss my guess. So I am going to probably want to rest and get those identified. Because again, this is one of those things where I could technically could put it on without, but I wouldn't know what they're doing. So unless you know the item cold, you kind of have to. Come on, here we go. Where's Minsc? There's Minsc. All right, so I think that is worth a rest. Oh, yeah, okay. It would be worth a rest if I would have memorized a. See, again, I'm just a little blurry right now. Long day. Let's try this again. I wasn't sulky the second time. Alright, well, let's see. Luckily, we should still have a spell in here to deal with these guys. Like that. I mean, they are Svarts, but still, we'll do it anyway. Ah, look at it this way. More Svarts means more gold. Actually, here. You pick up all the jewelry. You're the carrier of jewelry right now. In the group. Won't be for much longer, though, because we're running out of...
What now, I wonder?
We're running out of inventory space and weight. Here we go. Alright, try once more. Okay, there we go. So, the aforementioned bracers, what do they do? The Dale's Protector. What does the Dale's Protector do? Thaco +2 with missile weapons. And I am going to be completely selfish and give that to Boyle himself, because what Boyle is doing most of the time right now is shooting his crossbow. And frankly, being like 2 levels better effectively, like the effectively a, that's like making him effectively a 4th level fighter with his crossbow. Not bad. Not a bad idea. So I will selfishly take that for myself.
Where to now?
And let's see what kind of spells he has at the moment. He's still doing pretty well. Do I want to... I've been getting a lot of items, been doing a lot of identification. I might just eat that other spell slot and just leave the identify in there. I will have to rest again, I'm sure, but... don't want to right this second. I want to explore. Cloud Peak Mountains. Can I get through there? What is over there? Nothing, it turns out. There's nothing over here. It's one of those one of the small annoyances. This is not a big deal, but it's sometimes not always immediately clear where you can get through in the terrain where you can. Oh boy, I hunger for the day when I can reliably, mathematically hit these guys. And also not have the
You're a
party
clear
run
cut.
away and leave my back line open.
Yes.
Come on, guys. Wow, Zvart got him.
What now, I wonder?
Zvart tagged Minsc. Grease, honestly, another one's not a great spell, but it can be helpful. But it's more often annoying to me than the enemy. I think this is where those Zvarts came from. The game has decided somewhere along the line that Zvarts live in these little huts, these little yurts, because I always seem to find them around them. Yeah, like, why can't I go through? It's like there's reeds here. Why can't I go through them? They're reeds. A skeleton? Not a skeleton. There we go. Nailed him. Well, it looks like I've explored almost the entire map. Which means I should be able to proceed on. Alright, let's do a quick save here. And see where we can go next. Cannot reach the Gnoll Stronghold from here, but I can get closer. Alright. New map. Want top off Minsc's hit points here. And by the way, in one of these maps, there's a thing that is a side quest that may turn me right back around and make me go back to Nashkel, but that's okay. I know it's coming. Oh my god, the Dread Wolves drive me nuts because they are, and it's based on intelligence, I believe, that the Dread Wolves are smarter than regular wolves, and they go for the squishy ones. They are smart enough to go for the squishy enemies. Until, of course, you engage them in combat, but yeah, it's a real pain.
Yes.
Come on. Get this guy. There we go. They do, however, have a lot of juicy experience. 650 experience when you kill those guys. Another one. Oh, just a regular wolf. Heck, a regular wolf. Come on. There we are. One thing that makes me feel a little bit better in this game about killing... Most games, when you kill wolves, when they die, I mean, they're a classic low-level fantasy and world enemy, right? But when they die, they have a little whimper, like a little dog whimper, like, meow. And then I feel horrible. It's like, but he was just a dog. He was just a canine. This game doesn't do that. The wolves are just, their sounds are just completely this, like, growling, savage things. Ah, these guys.
Stop! You have trespassed on our territory. You shall not be allowed to leave until you have paid tribute. We demand 50 gold in tribute.
Hey, remember what I was saying? Here you go. But I'm still not going to give it to him because I prefer the XP.
We have no money. Sorry? No money. That is too bad for you. We let you go only if you win fight. Your best champion versus our best champion.
I can do that, actually. I'm pretty sure that's Khalid, actually.
Come on, let's do it then. Our best champion is Ludwig. Ludwig is me. Ludwig. Ludwig is me. Are you ready to fight? No matter. We fight now.
Wait a minute. That is not my best champion. No, 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 no. That is not right. No. No, 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 no. That cannot be right.
What you want?
Is that just because she's the highest level? Oh, that's so fucking stupid. That's not... Oh my god, no, no, no. She's not my champion. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, that's dumb. That is so dumb. Can we just, like, can I just everybody attack him? Can I just break the rule? I think I might have to. No, no. Here we go. Minsc will not tolerate it. He's going to attack him.
Yep.
I mean, she can't take him. She's a fucking thief. She's going to have to stand still long enough for him to do this, though. Oh, you want to talk? Yeah, see... Alright, that is a dumb way to decide who your best champion is. I'm sorry, it is. No, she needs to get the hell out of here. Oh, boy. And it's dumb that I can't decide who my best champion is. So I guess we're just gonna...
Now I wonder.
Just kill the guy, dude. I'm not... I am declaring this this contest as illegitimate, seeing as the gnolls were able to decide who they thought my best champion was and not me, which does not seem right. And the game is very stubborn here because it's not letting me... It's not even acknowledging his hostility. Alright, this is dumb. I'm actually... Very rarely do I do this, but I'm actually going to reload this one because that is not... I thought I was going to get a chance to choose my own champion here, and that's not how that worked. So, let's do this again. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh. 2 wolves. Alright, fine. I think we can take 2 wolves. Oh, 3 wolves? Ha ha ha! Wait a minute, you tricky devils. Make it easier. I could have sworn that that whistling noise was something that another character did. Unless it's like a ranger ability of some kind. I'm not familiar with.
Where to now?
Camaraderie, adventure,
Alright,
and
let's top
steel
off.
on steel. The stuff
Let's
of
top off
legend.
Minsc.
Right, Boo?
Yes.
Oh, there he is. Oh, hold on. This guy's coming over to attack me here. Hold on a second.
Stop! You have trespassed in our territory. You should not be allowed to leave until you have paid tribute. We demand 50 gold in tribute.
So there you go. I probably should give him 50 gold. Why don't we just kill the whole lot of you, you hairy piles of hyena dung?
You will die for that.
Well, better to die than give you 50 valuable gold pieces. Because the fact is, you can't take us. There we go. See, that's the way that should work. May have been a little rude of Boyle, but... Interesting that not... Oh, there we go. I was just out of range of the other ring. Okay. Is that 264? Pretty good. Can I stack these? I don't think I... Or that's a green stone, I think. Nope, they're both jade. But yeah, as I suspected, you cannot stack rings. And more, so we're definitely clearly into the Gnoll territory from here on out. And the thing is, Gnolls, again, are not really that... Well, it helps that Minsc's enemy, his chosen enemy as a ranger, are Gnolls. But they're really not that formidable mostly in 2nd edition. they get more formidable in more recent editions of D&D.
Wretched fortress.
Why does this guy talk so many more R's?
You go there, you go to conquer.
What fortress do you mean?
The fortress to the west. I wish to roast the captive when the others would rather let her live in that cellar. The fools. And now my brethren make me an exile from my own clan. Hear me. I shall taste her flesh yet.
I kind of should kill that guy, considering he eats people. But then again, all the gnolls eat people. Mostly. They're selective in when they eat them. That's the problem with being nice to gnolls. They're just waiting for a more opportune time to eat you.
Please, kind spirits. A wondrous ancient oak is in peril.
This place is just loaded with encounters. Pardon me for a quick break. It is about to be attacked by two who would defile the majesty of nature. They have avoided my charms and must be stopped before irreparable harm is done. Would you heed my plea?
Only the basest villains would take advantage of a gentle forest spirit. Lead on, I'll deal with them.
I thank you, for though they may seem dim of wit, they could still do much damage. This way. There they are, just ahead. I implore you, do what you must to make them leave. I've never been able to talk these guys out of it. I wish I could. This guy is so dumb he cannot be talked to.
Hey there. I'm Caldo. This is my brother Crumb.
I wonder what we're meant to think they're like.
We think this here is a magic tree 'cause it's all alone up here and so big. Probably got gnomes or pixies or something in it, so we're gonna bust it down and take any treasure. Ain't that right, Crumb? You wanna help? It's a big tree, probably got enough gold for all of us.
You don't really want to do this, do you? Just think how beautiful this tree is.
It's truly a wonder of nature. Well, you're not gonna help. I'm not gonna let you sit and watch do it. You're probably gonna rob us when we're done, weren't you? Me and Crumb don't cotton no bandits one bit. Do we, Crumb? What?
So yeah, not very hard to start a fight with these two. Not very hard at all. Once again, everyone finds herself in the middle of the combat. So let's avoid that, shall we? Wow. Hey, Boyle. Give Minsc a little love, will you? There we go. So much for those jamokes. Okay. And look, these guys have a bunch of stuff. Weren't very well armored, though. Let's speak to the Dryad. Thanks be to you. Here is a potion that might help you on your journeys.
Camaraderie, attention.
An antidote potion.
Steel on steel.
Nature's
The stuff
servant
of legend.
awaits.
Right, Boo?
I have, by the way, kind of skipped over that discussion, but as you have seen,
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
as you have seen, Boyle's actions have now gleaned him a number of special abilities. Namely, he can heal people. And of course, if you make less ethical choices, less moral choices, then you get different abilities. Another dread wolf. Eh. Luckily, the dread wolves do not seem to show up most of the time in packs. There you go. All right. Anything down here to worry about? I've been through here before. Ooh, a dire wolf. Not a dread wolf, but a dire wolf. Man, Minsc, come on. Boyle better get in there again. I typically use Boyle for like combat healing, or the protagonist more generally. For the explicit reason that the spell casting times are so slow in this game, in sort of, you know, turn by turn terms, that you... Oh, a cave. How about that? But we should do a quick save here. That basically, typically you get interrupted, or it takes too long. Like basically, the person can die. They can, like, the enemy can get a whole nother attack round in, typically before the spell is done. Let's just pause for a moment here and make sure that there are no traps in here that I haven't seen.
Yes, you've a task.
A lot of gold, a necklace, and a very valuable halberd. Me. Good thing about Minsc is he's strong as hell, so he's quite a mule. But that's good. That was a good discovery. In fact, depending on how my party composition goes, I may have someone in mind who could use that. Make my life a lot easier. So, what's left to discover on this map? So about the southwest quarter. So we'll try that now. Oh yes, there is another minor quest that we can do in this map. Sad one. I will do a little exploring first. Oh, look, I have encountered a Zvart! Another Zvart! Everywhere you look, there's a Zvart. It seems.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Well, I killed a Zvart. I don't know if I would call that saving the day, but... okay. And here's Drienne. Pixie, my cat, she was playing close to the waterfall and slipped. I hope she's alright. Well, if you noticed, there was something at the bottom of the waterfall. Go retrieve it now. And indeed, it is Pixie. Oh, but I can't pick Pixie up because I'm too damn overloaded. Alright, let's do this. Put that in there. And pick up Pixie. So Pixie is unfortunately dead. But I believe if you have high enough charisma, it's not so bad.
I want my mommy.
Here we go. Luckily, Boyle has a very high charisma, so it's alright. She's done this before. I guess Daddy will just have to raise her again. Here, you can have this scroll Daddy gave me. I can't read the words anyways.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Item dropped on ground. That frickin' drives me nuts. Stop dropping things on the ground. Just give it to someone else in the party. So yeah, that is one thing you really have to watch. You have to watch the chat log, the message log, very carefully, because it'll be like, "Hey, I just dropped something on the ground," and you just walk away. Where'd that thing go? That happened to me in a previous playthrough. Where it was just I did not know where the heck I had this magic sling, and I'm like, where the heck is the magic sling gone? Like, I know I saw it, and I picked it up, and it was just the game had decided, you have too much stuff, and I just gave you something. Because it insists that you have to accept the thing that you're given as part of the quest reward. So it'll just drop something else. So thanks. Thanks a lot for that. Okay, I guess that's pretty much it. This map. This, of course, leads us to the fortress. And in this case, yeah, we're going to go straight over the fortress. Yes, but traveling time, look at that. 24-hour traveling time. So, in this case, typically I would, I would rest here and then go there, and then cast my spells. I'm not going to do that in this case. Why? Because 24-hour travel time, I am going to be exhausted when I get there. My party will be definitely, at least some of them, will absolutely be exhausted. So I am going to have to go there and sleep. Which greatly increases the odds that I am going to be ambushed, but not a whole lot I can do. Yeah, one day to get there. So I guess presumably you had to, like, cross the inlet somehow, like, by water, so you had to, like, I don't know, fashion a raft and take the raft across. It's not really specific, but not good. Not good at all. Not easy. We're going to put in a quick break here, and I will be back in a few minutes and continue on with the attack on the Gnoll Stronghold. So stay tuned, and I will be back soon. This, of course, is Old Tom Jin, and this is my playthrough of Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition. So I'm actually going to log off here, and I will see you on the other side of the break.